I'm trying to, I have background music going and I'm trying to like take it off. And how I can't.
That's okay. It's not, I don't think it's loud because I can hear you talking.
Okay, okay.
But you can see the presentation?
Yeah.
Okay. So welcome, ladies. Welcome. My name is Coach Sendy. So we want to go ahead and just, number one, thank you for showing up today. We're excited to share just a little bit about this nutrition and what to expect, right? So we're just gonna, Leticia, as your host, she's gonna share her story, and then I'll share my story. We want to introduce to you some of the products that are just amazing and how they can benefit you and where you are where you're at in your own journey. Okay, so we'll just start with there. So I want to go ahead and turn it over to Leticia so she can give us a little bit about her journey.
I don't know where to start. So I did Herbalife like 7 years ago, and I really loved it. I don't know if you guys remember when I was back in the day. I really loved it. I tried the fat shakes specifically with the cream. It was cooked. My friend introduced me to it. I did the teas for Zumba and I really loved it. And I fell off for whatever reason, like happened. So last year, can you hear me? Yeah, okay. Last year, obviously not only because of COVID, just everything in general, like life happened. I got really depressed. I let myself go a lot. I was in a really dark place, and I was always following people like from Herbalife, you know, in school and all that. Always. And finally, I found my coach, and I was like, I saw that she was doing it. I was like, you know what? I should try it again. Like, why not? And they would talk about the chats and all that stuff. So I was like very motivating and inspiring and empowerment. So I was like, you know what? That's what I need right now because I was in a really dark, lonely place. So I hopped on to one of the tea talks that I try to like put sometimes I talk about, and I was like, dang, you know, this is like inspiring to want to like do better. I want to get back to my nutrition so I can feel better because I always like to improve my body. And here we are, 10 months into it, and there's my progress. I wore a bikini at Rocky Point. You know, I don't like to do that stuff, but I was like, why not? I gotta show my progress. Of course, I wear shorts. It was just for the picture, but you know, like, and I felt so much better, more confident, and that's what it's about, feeling confident. You know, no matter how you look physically, I feel so. And right away, my energy was a lot better, like 10 times better. I changed my eating habits, just everything in general. Hi. I'm sorry. You're okay.
And I'm right next door.
But yeah, I just wanted to share, you know, my journey and how it's been going for me. It's a lifestyle change, and I've been able to incorporate it in my schedule, my life. You know, we all are busy in our own way, but it's doable. So yeah, I don't know what else to share.
And why you decided to invite them?
I'm sorry?
Why you decided to invite them?
Just so you guys could taste the product for yourself. You know, if you have questions about anything that it holds whatsoever. I made protein donuts so you guys can see there's different options that you could do with the formula. It doesn't just have to be shakes, you know, there's so many things you can make. If you guys maybe want to try something yourself, why not? You know, there's stuff for everything and everybody. So yeah, I love it. What else, Coach?
Awesome. So I'll go ahead and share my story as well, since we're now friends, guys. So my name is Coach Sendy, and I actually started my weight loss journey. Can you guys see the slides? Yes? Thumbs up if you can see it. You can see. Okay, perfect. So I actually started my weight loss journey 9 years ago. but in the last 6 years, it's been with Herbalife. So before I started Herbalife, I was in a point in my journey where I was at a physical plateau. I was a constant yo-yo dieter, trying to figure out what is going to work for me and what's going to give me results for a lifetime, right? Prior to that, I had a very unhealthy relationship with food. And that's what happens when you're trying different things and you're trying to just, figure it all out. And so I definitely did not have any confidence. I definitely found myself, I was very complacent with where I was in life, but I wasn't happy. And I was introduced to the community first. One of my good friends said, hey, there's, at the time I had just gotten married and moved to Riverside, out here in California. And my friend said, hey, I know you like to work out. There's this gym that it's actually really close to you. I want to invite you. So I went and I fell in love with the community, guys, because prior to starting my journey with Herbalife, I was doing this all by myself. Like I said, trying to figure it out and not realizing that I really wasn't doing things the way that I should have for the type of results that I wanted. So I tried my first cookies and cream shake, which I absolutely loved. Prior to this first shake, I never really incorporated any kind of like protein shakes into my meal plan. But then again, I didn't really have a meal plan. I was just trying to focus on, what I was reading online, like counting calories and all of these things. And when you focus on that, you're not really focusing on the actual nutrients that you're giving your body. So as soon as I started the product, I started to feel more energy. I started to definitely feel it in my body and I can feel my body changing. So like I said, I was at a plateau, and the moment that I started incorporating the Herbalife shakes, my body started changing. So at that time I thought, well, this is the most weight that I can lose. I can't lose any more weight. My body just wants to hold on to it. But the reality was that I wasn't eating enough or eating the right things to continue to transform my body. So, as of today, guys, I have been able to lose 115 pounds. I gained my confidence and I found a purpose, because being a person who struggled the majority of my adult life with trying to lose weight and not knowing how to do it and not having confidence, when I started taking the product and I started feeling different and I started sharing that, people started asking me. So that's literally how I became a coach. And I do this very part-time around my full-time job. I work for the County of San Bernardino. I'm a brand new mom. So this bottom transformation is literally the last year of my life. And I've been able to take the products to get different results. So first it was weight loss. Then it was building muscle. I wore, like Leticia, I wore a 2-piece bikini for the very first time in the first year that I started my journey with Herbalife. And that's something that, being a person that was over 250 plus pounds, I never thought that would be something that I would do, let alone stand on a stage and compete in bikini competitions. So it's just amazing what I've been able to do with the nutrition and how it's made me feel, more importantly, but also how I've been able to create a sustainable lifestyle. So I used the product throughout my entire pregnancy. I felt amazing. And I had a very active pregnancy. And now, 1 year postpartum, also being able to share the nutrition with my daughter. My daughter loves something you guys are going to try today, which is the Herbal Aloe. That's like her favorite absolute thing. And she loves the shake. She's been a product lover since she was, able to start eating solid. So it's really exciting to see, that no matter what your goal is with this nutrition, it's absolutely possible. So we want to go ahead and I just want to, share what you guys will be trying today. So Leticia has the Formula 1 shakes that I talked about. That was the first thing that I had. And she's also going to have you guys try the Herbal Aloe, which is my daughter Frida's favorite product. So Leticia, do we want to start with the aloe shots?
Sure.
So I'm going to take one with you guys as well. Okay. Did you do it straight or did you do it with did you add a little bit of water?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Because this is called Herbal Aloe Concentrate, ladies. So what this is Literally, look, we have to buy the half gallon because my daughter loves it in her water. So first of all, cheers. Cheers to you for showing up today. I don't know why it blurs it out. There you go. So cheers.
Oh, I made it a little strong. Sorry. But it's good. Yeah.
What flavor did you have?
Mango.
Mango. Awesome. Oh, I'm having mango too. So what this does, ladies, is this basically helps with your digestion, and it helps with a healthy flow in your digestion. It helps clean out your digestive tract. And what most people don't realize, so what happens when you years, and I share this from personal experience because I was, you know, technically I was, when I went to the doctor and I got weighed for the last time before I actually started, you know, eating healthy, I was considered morbidly obese. So one of the things that happens is over time, as we're eating unhealthy, junk food and processed food actually starts to kill off the healthy cells in our body. And it's directly connected to our gut health. So being able to incorporate this product, what it's helping you do is also helping you with healthy digestion. It's helping clean out your digestive tract. It also helps with with bloating. So a lot of times we don't realize, and this was something that I didn't realize either, is that I never realized that I had stomach issues. I would eat certain foods and I would instantly get bloated or feel bloated or feel really heavy. And it was because it was years of me eating really badly. And once I started to eat healthy and once I started to incorporate the shakes and especially the herbal aloe, I noticed the difference in my body. I noticed the bloatingness, the feeling of like also fatigue. Our gut is directly connected to many organs in our body. So when we have a healthy gut, it also it sends signals to the rest of your body to function properly. So a healthy gut is essential in having a healthy body. So that's the amazing thing about, you know, incorporating this herbal aloe. And it's also a really great way to stay hydrated. So I don't know if you're a person who struggles to drink water, like just water by itself. Most people do, but to be able to add a few drops of this into your water is going to give it flavor, but it's also helping you hydrate, and it's also helping you get your water intake for the day. So this is an amazing product, and I'm glad she has this for you guys to taste because it's just amazing. And to be honest, it's going to make you go to the bathroom, but in a good way, like to get rid of all that waste that your body's holding on to.
I clean the bathroom.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this screen share here. So we wanted to also, Leticia wanted you guys to try the shakes, right?
Do you want me to go ahead and start that?
Yeah, go ahead. What did you guys think about the aloe? Did you like the taste?
Yeah, it's really good.
And it's like I said, it's something you can add to your water, and it's a good thing to also add to, like, if you have kids, right, to help them stay hydrated. That's like it's like basically like a hydration, also digestive support. And I know like kiddies like to eat snacks, and a lot of times they have like tummy aches when they eat too many sweets or too many, you know. So this is like a really good thing to add to their water as well, to kind of help regulate their body.
Sorry. I'm trying to get rid of the music. It's really bugging me. Oh, wow.
I can't hear it.
No? Okay.
Okay, no.
Okay. So I'm going to make that real quick.
Okay. I wonder if you guys can hear me talk while she's blending. So I can talk to you guys about what the shake that she's making. Well, if not, I can share with you guys when she starts to pass them out. So what she's going to be making for you today is our Formula 1 shake with, I see that she has the protein drink mix also. So what this is, guys, is basically it's a protein based meal. So I want to kind of explain why it's not necessarily like a meal replacement, and how important it is in making sure that you're eating enough protein. So regardless of what your goal is, your body, where you are right now and what your goal is, you have a specific protein number that your body requires. So most of the time we are under eating protein. So for example, I shared with you guys that I was at a plateau before I started Herbalife, and it was because I wasn't eating enough protein. And I was basically focusing on the calories versus the actual what we call macronutrients. So that is like your protein, your carbs, and your healthy fats and your veggies. So all of those things matter in your daily diet just to have a healthy body and to have more energy. And the importance of protein, what it does is it actually keeps you, it's two things. So number one is it keeps you fuller longer in between meals, which is very important because it keeps us from like wanting to snack on things that maybe we shouldn't, overeating. But it also is the main building block of your body and your skin, and it's what actually keeps your body together. So the importance of having enough protein in your daily diet, and I call it a diet not because we're on a diet, but what you're eating basically. Okay, so the importance of having enough protein in your daily diet is essential in healthy aging. So what we're seeing trends, like as we're getting older, we're losing muscle mass. And a lot of times if you're not someone who's physically active, and that doesn't mean like being a person at the gym, it means getting your body moving, walking every day, whatever physical activity can be for you, right? Simple things as walking, I said, right? So if you're not moving your body and you're not getting enough protein, you're losing muscle mass. And as we get older, having enough muscle on our body is actually protecting us from chronic illnesses and diseases. So it's very important that right now that you focus on having enough protein in your daily intake, because it's actually protecting your body and keeping your body together. And like I said, it's preventing diseases. So the easiest way is that I found for me was incorporating these shakes, because I don't have to think about what I'm having 2 shakes a day, but I'm also having meals and snacks throughout my day. So if you've ever watched Leticia sharing like her food journey, you're watching her eating, food. She's eating food. She's eating all these things. But what these are actually doing is, because they have vitamin and minerals, they are basically in the pockets of your meals, you're depositing vitamins into your body. And how important that is, because nowadays our food is not made to the quality that maybe in past generations, right? A lot of things are processed. So the fact that we can do something like this, like a healthy meal replacement, that is going to give your body the 21 essential vitamins and minerals that it needs in between your other meals is amazing, right? And they taste amazing. So I'm excited for her to have you taste it, because I think a lot of times we think like, oh, protein shakes, but these are delicious. So go ahead and blend. I don't know if it was going to be too loud.
It probably will.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, 2 and 2. I can have water, have almond milk. I'm going to show you that. You can add fruits, vegetables. Extension. Water? Half a cup of almond milk? Yeah, I do like 4 ounces of water, 4 ounces of almond milk. Or you could do up to 10 or 12. And then how many scoops of just the 2 scoops of the formula 1 and 2 scoops of so then Iceland. We say about 5 to 6, but I have about like that much. Oh, because of how you live. Like this forever, do you drink that much once a day or twice a day? Yeah, let's for snacks. Yeah. Which one do you have, Aida?
I have the vanilla and then I have the chocolate pizza.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you got the chocolate protein.
Just like vanilla. Like a cake batter. Like, you know, the cake batter.
Yeah, you could add frozen fruits instead of your ice. Add frozen fruits. That's what I do. I stock up on like strawberries, mangoes, peaches. Yeah, and there's a bunch of flavors. Like I have this one. I have creams and cream, banana caramel, and like addiction. There's options for everybody. The protein powder comes in the vanilla, chocolate, or peanut cookie. Yeah. Really good. The baby wants. She like it.
Yeah, she doesn't stop.
So this is good for everybody, right? Kids, she took it when she was pregnant.
Yes, and they actually they're also a great alternative for diabetics because they have a low glycemic level. So that's one of the questions that we get asked a lot is like, because does it have low sugar, carbs, and things like that. So these are actually certified low glycemic suitable for diabetics. They also can be, so depending on your goal, ladies, like whether it doesn't matter what your goal is, say you don't want to lose weight, but you want to tone up or you want to build muscle, you can also have it as like a post-recovery shake. I started my husband also takes the product, obviously. He lost 40 pounds and he put on 20 pounds of muscle. For him, the struggle was always getting him to eat breakfast in the morning. So I actually started him on just starting the shakes for breakfast because he would go to work without eating breakfast. And as soon as he started to take the shakes as just the breakfast, not even, incorporating the second shake in the day, he lost in the first month, he lost 10 pounds because he wasn't eating, he wasn't eating enough or he wasn't eating breakfast. And it doesn't, the most important thing about breakfast, because we hear this, right? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, which is true because what it's actually doing is it's breaking the fast from the last meal that you actually had. So that's why it's called breakfast. It's breaking your fast from the last meal. And how important it is that it doesn't matter what time you eat breakfast as much as it's important what you're eating for breakfast. Because remember, this is the first meal that you're having when you're waking up. So what you eat is detrimental to the kind of energy you're going to have, how you're going to feel throughout your day, right? Because our food affects our mood. But it's very important that the first meal that we have in the morning when we're waking our body up is something that is going to fuel us and give us what we need to have that energy. So I've been taking the shakes for the past 6 years, and there isn't a day that I miss my morning shake. But like Leticia said, there's so many ways to make them because there's different flavors. You can do just a regular shake. You can use the shake to make what we call mug cakes, and they're basically like mug. It's a cupcake in a mug, right? We can make waffles and pancakes, and she made donuts, I believe, for you guys. So there's just so many ways that you can make the products using the shakes, right? So that it's not something that you get tired of, or you can absolutely get creative. You can make, like, I've made pudding, I've made acai bowls because we have fruit flavors that are amazing. So it really is just how you want to incorporate them into your daily life. And like I said, even if your goal is not weight loss, because I know that not everybody wants to lose weight, maybe you just want more energy. What you eat and how you're incorporating that is part of having more energy. It's what we're eating is essentially fueling our body to run at the best level that it can. So it's very important that you are, eating healthy, making healthier choices. And also I believe that having a lifestyle with balance is important. So I don't eat salads, you know, I don't believe in like, you have to eat salads to be healthy. That's not what it is. It's just finding a balance that works for you. And I feel like the product has really helped me find that balance, because you know, it's just as simple as having my 2 shakes a day and I feel good, you know, and I continue to feel good. I continue to have energy throughout my day, and I'm able to continue to get, you know, results. So I'm excited that you guys, you know, decided to stop by and check it out. And like I said, it's just about building a healthy lifestyle. Did you guys have any questions, any comments? How did you like the donuts?
They're really nice. Very, very good. That was made from the.
Oh, yeah. So I made these with just these 2 and the frosting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where did you actually from? How did you make it?
There's just 1 scoop of this, 1 scoop of this, and all of them. That's it. Of course, with the donut, I added this baked goods that's on the site, and that has everything that I put it. So you don't have to add, but it's just like an egg. I put wheat flour, to this. It's easy. And these are considered a snack. Like you can have 2 of these, plus your shakes, plus your meal.
How many calories do this have?
Do you know how many calories a donut has?
It depends on how many you're making through the serving of the because you're using the shake, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not adding anything else, it's less than 200 calories for the actual serving. So I've made, I think with 1 serving of the shake, I think I've made like 6 donuts. Do you use a mini tray or do you use the full tray?
The mini was 6.
The mini with 6. So literally you're having 200 calories for those 6 donuts, which is nothing.
Oh, wow.
But you're getting 24 grams of protein. So always think about that, ladies. Like, I know we want to focus on like calories, but you got to think about the breakdown of what's in it. So how many proteins, how many carbs, how many sugars. That actually matters more than focusing on the calorie, because you can get something that is low calorie, but it has no nutrition, if that makes sense. So the fact that we can make 6 donuts under 200 calories and you're getting 24 grams of protein, like I could eat donuts all day. That's just me.
Yeah, because they're still filling. That's why I said it.
They are.
Because I wouldn't want to eat after this. I'm already eating from them.
Yeah.
Did you ladies have any questions about anything?
I'm like, I don't know how many calories I
I know you're enjoying your donuts.
What was your question?
If you guys have any questions.
Oh,
Does anybody like coffee?
Yeah.
Does anybody drink coffee? We have protein coffee as well.
Oh, yeah.
We have protein coffee and it's 15 grams of protein. It's only 2 grams of sugar, or 2 to 3 grams of sugar. And it's really good. It's like really good. And it's a really good, it's like not too high of a milligram of caffeine, which actually like gives you that energy boost. And it tastes really good. So we have 2 flavors. So I was just sharing that because I know like some people don't do tea, but they do coffee. And we also have one where I see it as like, if I'm going to drink coffee, I want it to count as a snack. So I love that it's protein coffee, because I'm not just getting energy, but I'm also getting that protein snack to keep me fuller longer in between my meals.
Yeah, and I was a hardcore coffee in the morning, and now I just my tea makes me here and there. Like if you go to Mexico, of course I love that natural, coffee, but also take my tea.
Do you know how much protein we need throughout the day?
It depends on your weight and your goals.
Yeah. So you can complete, so Leticia has a wellness profile on her website, and it'll basically tell you it, because it is all depending on your goal. So generally speaking, it's about like 1 gram per pound that you want, that what your goal is. But if you have a little bit, you always want to think about not under eating, number one. So if you say, what is your goal? Specifically, what is your goal right now?
Right?
Yeah.
Weight or what?
Or whatever. What is your, like, your health or fitness goal?
Just being fit, I guess. I mean, staying fit or.
So are you
Maintenance?
It's like feeling motivated and wanting to go, because I force myself to go work out, and it's really hard. Sometimes I will go months without working out, and I feel horrible. But
what do you think is what doesn't keep you motivated? Where is the lack of motivation coming from, do you think?
I don't know.
Good answer.
I wish I knew.
Good answer. Well, I'll tell you what, from my experience and from working with a variety of clients, one of the things is like, if you're not eating enough, of course, you're not going to have energy. You're not going to have energy. So if your goal right now, you don't have a specific weight goal, that's okay. You don't need to have that. But if you're saying, okay, I want to tone up. So knowing that in order to tone or build muscle, in the process, you're going to lose weight if your body needs to lose weight. So just have that understanding. But knowing that, say, for example, okay, I weigh 150 pounds. If I want to tone, I am going to essentially drop like 5 pounds. So then I roughly want to eat about 140 grams of protein a day. And honestly, you don't even need to focus in on that number. You just have to kind of regulate your mood. So that would be, you said it perfectly. You're not motivated. That's one way of telling you, your body's telling you that you're not eating enough. Because if you were eating enough, you would have energy.
Yeah.
So do you remember a time, one of the last times that maybe you were excited about working out? How were you eating? What were you doing? How were you feeling?
There was some time that I was eating healthier, but it's hard when your family members make really unhealthy food and really good unhealthy food.
Girl.
No.
Okay. So you saw my before photo, right? And that, guys, that photo is I never took full body pictures. That was something that I found. Somebody tagged me in that. I would never take, because I was just so uncomfortable in my body. But that was, I'm a Mexicana, and that's, my culture. It's like we eat all these really bad foods. And I was triggered. I was an emotional eater. I was triggered. But what I realized was like, I'll be honest with you guys. So the moment that I was like, okay, I got to do something about my weight. I remember I was in college, and I was starting like the first class of like summer school. And I parked my car, and when I got out of my car, I couldn't move. Like I got this really sharp pain in my back. And I literally, like, as I was getting out of the car, my body stayed like frozen like this, like I felt something pull on my back, and I couldn't move. And I had to stay like leaning on my car for about 20 minutes. So I was late to my first class. And I was thinking, like, what the heck is going on? Like, what is going on with my body? I wasn't understanding what was happening. And then I went into my class, and it happened again when I was about to take my break. I guess I was sitting for too long. And when I tried to get up, I felt that sharp pain again. So I ended up having to get escorted to the nurse's office, and I had to be taken to the ER. And when I got to the doctor's office, they basically told me that I had sciatic nerve damage, and it was because I was carrying too much weight on my body. And that was when I realized, like, okay, what the heck am I doing? Like, the only person that I'm hurting is myself. So, through my journey especially with this community and the nutrition, obviously, I had a lot of things that I was, holding on to that was making me an emotional eater. But it was not easy because, having family that all they, the celebration is always with food and all the wrong foods all the time, right? but I had to make a decision for myself. Like, what do I want? Do I want to feel better? At the time I was like 26 years old, and I was like, I cannot be, literally the doctor told me, like, if you don't lose weight, you're gonna kill yourself like this. Like, this is literally this is your body telling you you're killing it slowly. And not even thinking about it, that, you know, eating unhealthy, this is what happens. This is what it's doing to your body. So I had to make a decision for myself. Like, do I want to continue to live like this? And I feel like I share that because I know that that's not everybody's story, but I want people to know, like, it doesn't have to get to that bad of a place for you to make a change, right? So because I decided to give myself a chance and say, you know what, it's okay that my family's eating all these other things, I'm going to bring my own food. And that's how I started. I had to do that, because otherwise it was like I was going to give in to what they were having. And a lot of times, you know, at the beginning, it was very, very hard for me, because my family would be like, well, you could have one taco, or you could, you know, it's not going to kill you to have one of these, right? And it's just because they don't understand this is your journey and your journey alone. So you have to kind of have that mentality for you. What do I want? Do I want to have this, you know, this indulge for the moment, but then feel really crappy after, because I know that I said I wanted something and I didn't go for it? Or do I set boundaries with people and say, you know what, I'm doing this for me, and I just want you to support me, right? And the biggest obstacle I feel is involving your family in what your goals are, right? Involving your family in what your goals are, because it makes it easier for them to be like, okay, I'm not going to tempt her with these, because maybe her willpower is not 100 yet. But also for you, it's learning, what is your balance? What is your balance? How can you incorporate those not so healthy foods with having healthy food? Because now where I am in my journey, I can have something unhealthy, but I don't lose control, because that's where I was before. I would lose control. If I let myself have something, I would lose control, right? So now it's just about creating that discipline within yourself, where you can say, okay, not this weekend, but you know what, at the end of next month or the end of the month, I'm going to allow myself to have what I call a treat meal, not a cheat meal, because if you're working, it's not a cheat, right? You've earned it in a sense. So it's just about like having those boundaries with the people that you love, that are the people that are around you, so that you can set, you know, that goal for you. And that's very important, especially when we're trying something, we're trying to change something about ourselves. A lot of times we don't have that direct support from the people around us that we love. It's not that they don't want the best for us, they just don't understand what we're trying to do, you know? And it's very important to have those conversations. But I totally believe in having that balance, but you know, also have that self-discipline of, if you really want something, you can totally do it. So I just wanted to share that with you. But I think it's I think you can totally do it, girl. You can totally find your motivation. And I know that if you started to eat healthier, you know, that it would help you stay motivated, because I've been there where and you know, having Leticia as your accountability partner is going to really step your game up, because now you have someone to hold you accountable to those goals, right? She's nodding her head.
I would
Have someone.
We used to go to the gym together, and I would always be, you ready? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, let's go. But then the gyms closed down, and I told her about Zoom workouts. I'm like, try one. She's like, I can't find the motivation, and I get it. You can't find the motivation to do it at home. But I'm like, just try it one time.
But now my motivation is, I am pregnant now. So I've been hurting with my sciatic nerve, and I'm like, I think it's because I am not working out, and I don't know, because you said it was about weight, but with me, I don't know. It's like I'm the same weight, but
well, for me it was my weight, but I do know of other people who it's what is it, living a sedentary lifestyle. So you're not moving your body and you're going through these changes. Girl, we gotta talk, because I got a whole plan for you. I took the products throughout my entire pregnancy, And honestly, like, it was my first pregnancy. I didn't know what to expect. And people were so like, to be real, people were so like negative about a lot of things with me, because they were like, oh, you know, you're not going to be able to work out like you were, and you're going to have all these cravings and you're going to gain all this weight. And I was just like, why are you ruining my experience? Like, this is my first pregnancy, but it's not. So I took the products my entire pregnancy. I did not have like crazy, I only crave like fruit and red meat, because red meat, I don't really eat it, but my baby was taking all my iron. So that's where I learned a lot about like pregnancy nutrition. And girl, we gotta connect. We gotta connect. But that's the beauty of like this creating this lifestyle and incorporating the products, is that it doesn't have to be like what other people are telling you it's gonna be. And you don't have to be afraid of, you're supposed to gain weight when you're pregnant, just saying. And in my first I gained 40 pounds through my pregnancy. I had a really big baby. She was almost 9 pounds. I had her, and in my first week after having her, I had already lost like 25 pounds. I'm not working out. It was all the nutrition. And my doctor was really like, she really loved working with me, because I would ask her all kinds of questions. I took all my products with me, guys, to the doctor's office. My first visit, I said, okay, listen, I'm taking all of this. Like, let me know what I need to take out. The only thing that I didn't take was the Prolesa fat burner, which I'm also not taking right now because I'm still nursing, but everything else was super healthy. We have a one that I would recommend for you. It's called Herbal Lifeline. And it's basically, it's under our heart health, under our heart health products, but it has DHA, which is actually a chemical that helps with brain development. And it's really essential for baby. So there's just so many ways to incorporate, no matter where you are in your journey. Healthy aging overall, guys, that's what it's really about. That's what we're trying to do here. Like, yeah, you're going to lose weight in the process. Yeah, you're going to have a healthy pregnancy and build some muscle, but overall we want to have healthy bodies into our, our senior years, right? So, yeah, get with Leticia, and I can send you, like, I created a whole guide for pregnancy and postpartum journey, like, while I used all the products, like, and that's the beauty of this, is like, no matter what your goal is, you can incorporate it into your lifestyle.
Perfect. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know, that's news to me too. I was trying to find that video. She was working out like till her 9th month, like
the day before I gave birth. Yeah, the day before I gave birth, I was working out, and she came on her due date. And it was an amazing like, the entire thing was an amazing experience. And I'm grateful for the community that supported me, because I had a baby during a pandemic, which is not ideal. The first 3 months that I had her, it was literally just me, my husband, and my baby. My family could not see her. It was very difficult, but I credit the number one, the nutrition, because it kept me on point. The fact that I didn't have to think about what am I going to eat, I had my shakes and I had my snacks, but also the community that supported me through that postpartum. Like, I had really great mental health, and it had everything to do with being connected with like all these women. And how cool is it that you guys are out there? I'm in California, by the way. I didn't even say that. I'm in California. You guys are out there, and we can connect on like Zoom. So I definitely invite you guys, if you want to join we have VIP workouts on Zoom. And they are amazing, but it's a really great way to connect with the community. For those of you who are not, I don't work out, I don't do this, or you want to get into it, on Thursday nights, I lead with my co-host, Coach Alyssa. We have a fit dance class, which is like a dance class, but it's so much fun. Like, she'll tell you, it's so much fun. It doesn't feel like a workout. And it's a really great way to kind of get you into like moving your body. You don't have to be extreme and be like, I can't work out because I can't go to the gym, because you know how things are. But as long as you're getting your body moving, you're walking, like, that's all that matters. That makes a difference in your, in your journey and building your healthy body. So yeah. Any more questions, guys? No, no questions. So she has you have your 3-day trials there, right?
Mhm.
So she has some if you're interested in trying something, taking something home with you, you can do what we call a 3-day challenge. So she has it there. It's basically one of these. All it is, guys, is the shake that you tried today. They're in this little sleeve, right? And this is basically like you would do a 3-day challenge. So for mom to be, this would just be helping you get your nutrition on track. We're not focusing on anything else. I like that you kind of didn't want to say, but you had to because I asked you about your goal. So what these are going to do for you is completely different, right? But what it is basically you're getting 6 shakes in this little in these little packets. So we call it a 3-day challenge because you're basically doing 2 shakes a day, right, for the 3 days. And it also includes the single servings of the herbal tea concentrate. So what this is, guys, is this is helping boost your metabolism. It's giving you natural energy because it's basically tea. And it's also a natural fat burner. So this is really going to help like boost your metabolism. And this would be like something you would do for 3 days. We could do a one-on-one challenge with you, maybe just this group, and see how you feel doing this for 3 days. Like what's the worst that can happen? You get more energy and you feel amazing, right? So she has those available for you guys. Also, if you, so is anybody already on the products? Already taking the shakes?
She won one of my raffles and she got the bundle with
Oh,
the shake, the protein, the aloe, and the tea.
girl, how are you liking it? Did you already get it?
Yeah. I've been taking the aloe and put it in my water and I take it with me to work.
Yes.
I took a couple days. It's just that I gotta make time and get up earlier, but I made the shakes to take with me to work as well in the morning. Because in the morning where I work at a food place and it's food distributor. So they're always eating all the time.
Ooh, yes.
And they're always eating unhealthy things. So I took it so it would distract me and I have this protein shake. But it worked for a while, but I have to be more dedicated.
Yes, you can totally do it. And that's the perfect way of thinking of it. Like, I got to make sure that I come ready because they're going to attack me with all this other stuff I don't want to have.
Yeah. Well, they bring the Mexican, the pan de dulce and
The pan dulce. Ooh.
yeah, and they go early in the morning and get it like when it's fresh, just out of the oven, and then they bring it, and I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having it once in a while, right? But like you, I work with people that this is like every day. But yeah. I'm now in a place in my journey where I'm like, I save my treat meal to enjoy it with my family. That's how I think of it. Like, I'm not gonna eat that, those cookies and all of that with you because I'm gonna have it at the end of the week. We do Friday treat meals. So my husband loves pizza and now my baby loves pizza. So we have pizza Fridays. But it's always a little bit healthier. We make it at home. But I mean, that's always another way around it. But so Leticia has those available for you guys if you guys wanted to try that, and we can host like a small challenge for you guys. And she also has a VIP membership available. So what that is basically not only do you get started on your products with a discount, but you also get entered into like we have VIP raffles and promotions, and you get like free gifts as well from Herbalife. And there's also a bunch of different incentives. You're part of our community, of our online community, and you get unlimited access to that VIP channel and workout. So that's also another option if you are ready and committed to say like a 30-day challenge. But like I said, everything can be customizable to each one of you and each one of your goals. So that is all I have for you, ladies. If you guys have any other questions.
Considered plant-based or not?
Yeah, we do have one. Yes, we do have a plant-based. The plant-based is only comes in vanilla, but we do have that option as well. But all the shakes are made with soy. So are you lactose? Are you just?
Trying not to. Well, I really don't eat any dairy, so.
Well, they're made with their soy. The shakes are made with soy.
The soy is fine.
Yeah. Oh, then you'll be fine. Then you'll be fine. But we do have, if you wanted a solely plant-based, we do have a plant-based shake, but it does only come in vanilla.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for joining, and Leticia is available if you guys have any other questions. It was great to meet all of you. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name down here at the bottom.
Aida.
Huh?
Aida.
Aida, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And Leticia, if there's any other questions, you can reach out to me, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.